Very, very, very last thing that I want to show you is making the PDF. I thought I was going to show you in the last video, but um, I'm not going to, or do it in this video, excuse me. So you might remember that when we packaged that InDesign file, we did we did include a PDF. Now you'll notice that this PDF it's fine, it's a PDF, it worked, but it actually doesn't include the bleeds. So this is not the PDF that I want. I want you to properly package a PDF with in the proper way. So do not include or do not upload that PDF that if you package the file, do not include the PDF that you packaged. Rather, give me a print ready PDF, which means that I'm going to make sure that we have the bleed lines and the trim lines included. So we can do this two different ways. We can either go the Adobe presets, and you can choose really any of these top ones like high quality print, PDFX. These PDFX are just file compressions. The way that it works now though is pretty straightforward. These, it doesn't really matter which one you use. So if I go high press quality, this pop-up appears. I go save. Is this the right folder? I put it in here. Let's see what happens. Now, yeah, so when I go into compression, yeah, it downsizes. So it's totally fine. This is exactly what I want. So say, for instance, somebody supplied you with an image that was like 12,000 pixels or 2,000 pixels, any of the PDF exports will downsize that image to just print ready. So all we need is the 300. And you'll notice that when I go to high quality print, it does exactly the same. So there's really no difference now. These presets are all the same. There are probably slightly different variations on them, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Obviously, if you don't want this to be a high quality print or print ready, you could do small size. I have a preset called medium res. So the high quality print is fine. In this case though, we always, 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 always want to check the all printers marks and use the document bleed settings. Sometimes I have students that just go crops and bleeds, that's fine, but really we need all of them. We need those registration marks. I like to have the page information and the color bars. They're not as important as the crops and the bleeds, but they are usually really important. So I just ask you to always check those all printer marks and those use document bleed settings. And if you go back to the general pop-up, if you say view PDF after exporting, you'll see what happens. So just make sure you click on view PDF after exporting, and in the marks and bleeds, check all printers marks and use document bleeds. And it doesn't matter what setting you have as long as it's high quality print, a PDFX, or press quality. That's absolutely fine. I'll make sure I didn't change anything now. Use document bleed settings, yeah. Okay. Now when I go export, it will open up in Acrobat. And you see I have those trim marks, those bleed marks, I have those color bars. I have everything I need to get this printed. And that is the file. This is the file that I want you to upload. You can do this in one different way. So I just did the presets here. You can also just use the export pop-up, which basically just, again, it actually won't. Okay, just the same thing. So it's just a slightly different way to do it. So I want you to give me an exported PDF with bleeds and trim lines, and it absolutely must look like this. Those are the bleed and trim lines. Those are actually the registration marks. So if we were printing this on a big offset printer, they would absolutely need those registration lines. And there's the file information and the color bars. Not as important for this file, but much more important for later assignments and your work. So that's exactly what I need. I need a file with an image, a headline, some copy, and oh, we forgot the URL. So add the URL, please. There must be a URL here. So this is actually not complete. And the logo. So I think I've showed you basically how to design a really simple print ad. Setting up the workspace, setting up using the tools, using the placing images, the links panel, how to align text, how to add text, the difference between placing and embedding, and how to move things around and align things a little bit. We exported a PDF with some bleeds and some trim marks. So, and we've used some of the hotkeys. So hopefully that was beneficial to your assignment. And please email me if you have any questions.